this mosque has come out and give a publicly condemned the terrorist attack in Manchester. It took us 10 minutes to go and look through the previous speakers that have come here in the last year. Speakers who have called for the death of homosexuals, who have called for the killing of British troops, have called for the killing of apostates. I said, and then they come out. I said, how dare they? That's what I get. How dare they? This mosque has acted as a stepping stone for dead children in Manchester. So we're going to go sit with the imam. Go ask the imam. Do they think we're that stupid that they can just come out after a terrorist attack, after they've promoted hatred time and time again? So you've had hate speaker after hate speaker after hate speaker in this mosque.
Okay. Can I stop?
Well, no, you said in your advert that your mosque is open for everybody.
Okay, can I do it here?
Yeah. So where can I speak to your imam?
Yeah, if you want to speak, I can ring him now, but it's not allowed to do it here.
Well, he's not here.
No, he's not here now.
This centre, I said, I don't know how stupid you think the British public are. So you condemn a terrorist attack, but you've had hate preachers here calling for the death of apostates, calling for the death of homosexuals. This mosque is a stepping stone for dead children in Manchester. That's what this is.
Yeah, but if you want to complain, you can complain.
I don't want to complain, mate. I don't want to complain. What I want to do is I want a viral video to expose this mosque. If I had my way, I'd close this mosque down in seconds.
Okay, if you want, we can speak.
So no one's here to talk. No one's here to answer questions.
No,
you said in your advert you said we condemn the attack and we're happy for people to come down and talk.
Okay, but we are not in charge here. You can speak to the management themselves.
Is this an imam?
It's not here.
There's no imam here.
No, it's not available now.
For no press.
No.
Oh, mate, are you an imam? Are you an imam? No?
If you want to speak, you can speak with the management.
I want to ask questions, mate. I want to ask questions.
One second.
Yeah.
One second.
Oh, look.
Answers, we can speak outside.
Let's have answers there. Come on, let's have answers. Why would this mosque, if this is a peaceful mosque, why would you have hate preacher after hate preacher after hate preacher?
That's not true.
Yes, it is true. Abdul Rahim Green.
The Quran says that Allah has given men a superiority over women. There you go, it's in the Quran.
That's not true.
Quick.
That's not true.
Mohammed Adam.
You saw the Charlie Hebdo attacks, you thought that was justified?
That's what I was thinking, yeah. They do the right thing.
Yes, it is true. What are you telling me? That they haven't spoken here? Are you telling me that Are you telling me they haven't spoken? Are you telling me they haven't spoken?
Like I said, false allegations.
What do you mean false allegations? Are you telling me they haven't spoken?
Look, my friend, it's Ramadan.
It's Ramadan.
Yes.
Yes,
children's side.
Oh, mate, we've got dead children in Manchester because of the hatred that you're promoting.
We can speak
So
outside.
come and talk then.
But in a mosque in Manchester.
It's wrong, it's evil, it shouldn't be happening in Manchester.
Mustafa Graf, these are your words. You must do jihad in Allah's path.
Tonight, we confront the imam in charge and reveal his connections to the Manchester bomber Salman Abedi.
Sadly, I wouldn't be surprised if Salman Abedi's horrific suicide bombing was partly inspired by this sermon.
Brothers and sisters, it is time to act, not only to talk.
This audio was obtained by the BBC, a recording of Friday prayers inside Didsbury Mosque in December 2016. The same mosque where Salman Abedi and his family would pray.
We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant the mujahideen, our brothers and sisters right now in Halab and Syria and Iraq, to grant them victory.
We played the sermon in full to 2 Islamic scholars.
Lots of brothers stayed behind, unfortunately. They love Islam and Muslims, but they do nothing for the support of their brothers and sisters.
The jihad he's referring to here is actually being on the battlefield. There's no ifs and buts in this.
From the context and the way these texts are used, it's very clearly referring to military jihad, to armed jihad.
The whole world is watching.
The sermon focused on people suffering in Syria. It included an appeal for donations and also this.
The whole world, including Europe, America, what's so-called the civilized world, they know that Iran, Russia, and the militias are killing humans in Syria, and they do nothing. Well, in fact, they help the Russians and the Iranians and others, the militias, to kill Muslims over there.
Oh dear, so... Dear, oh dear. So he's reiterated the call not only to stop living a normal life, do something drastic, but to be with the small group of true, sincere Muslims.
He's giving them the narrative of them against us. He is psychologically and practically brainwashing young people into either traveling or to do something, to take action.
We can't be sure where Salman Abedi was on the day of the sermon, but we've been told that 10 days after, he bought a ticket for the Ariana Grande concert.
If Abedi was in this congregation, I fear that this sermon may well have contributed to his resolve to punish civilians in Britain for somehow being complicit in the murder of Muslims in Syria.
Mustafa Graf refused to be interviewed.
Mustafa, Ed from BBC News.
But we wanted to know why he gave the sermon inside the mosque.
Were you trying to incite violence? Were you calling for armed jihad?
No, never did that.
Well, do you want to take a look at these words? These are your words. Mustafa Graf, can we talk?
After the Manchester bomb, he condemned the attack. Off camera, he denied preaching Islamist extremism.
Mustafa Graf, these are your words. You must do jihad in Allah's path.
This is what we know about the Manchester Imam. In 2011, he travelled from Didsbury Mosque to the front line during the Libyan revolution. In this interview, Mustafa Graf talks about waiting for orders to attack.
All these criminal acts.
And here he is back home in Manchester in 2015. He's a leader of this group, demonstrating about the conflict in Libya.
Are causing chaos in Libya.
Months later, here's the same group in London. Graf isn't there, but watch as the camera moves right. Wearing a red t-shirt, smiling. The Manchester bomber, Salman Abedi.
And despite efforts to thwart it, thousands descended on London with one common purpose: to support him. Tommy was imprisoned in somewhat alarming speed for contempt of court, and his supporters are furious. Alas, what Tommy did on this occasion was a bit silly, and it seems the judge had little choice but to jail him. However, the Free Tommy movement represents way more than just this case. It represents a huge number of people who have had enough. They have had enough of the PC narrative sweeping our nation. Enough of the inability to raise concerns about Islamism, enough of seemingly double standards, and enough of politicians going against their will. Whatever those in power may think about these people and their views, ignoring their concerns will be at their peril.